Well, good morning and welcome back to Balfour Farm. I am headed out to go check on the pigs. We turned the sows and the boar out yesterday on electric fence. I'm going to check on them. Andrew and Lauren are down getting the cows and bringing them up for milking. Got an escapee chicken. There's most of the pigs. There's one missing. She must be outside still. Apparently one of them's an early riser. The rest are still sitting here sleeping. Alright, well, I'm going to get off and go set up for milking and get that ready to go while Lauren and Andrew are getting the cows up. We've got a lot to do today. We've got a long list. Not a bunch of big projects, but just a bunch of projects that I want to try and get accomplished. My number one helper over here. Isn't that right, Moose? You the number one helper? Yeah. Yes. We'll get it all done with your help, won't we? Huh?
Get him going.
Yep. Come on, girl. Let's go.
Come on. I know, we're gonna fix that.
Let's go.
Let's hang out this way.
All right, while Lauren and Andrew are getting everything set up for grain out there, I'm going to get the milk house all set up, get everything sanitized, and today we're going to do something a little different as I have the milk meters out and I want to test a few of the cows. We're not going to test them all, we're just going to test a couple to get an idea of what the milk production's at. So what we've got going on today is we have a list here that we keep in the milk house of small projects that we want to get done. And here come the crew now. And we're going to work through them and get them checked off the list here.
Is it okay if I sneak in here?
What's that? Oh yeah, go for it. Yep, yep. We're going to do today is we're actually going to milk test a couple of the cows. I only have 2 milk meters, unfortunately. I'd like to have 6 of them, but they're awfully expensive. So we've got it set up between 2 of the fresh cows here. We've got it between Lacey and Foolish. We want to get samples of their milk, see how much milk they're actually producing. The meter will tell you in pounds of milk. And then we also have another one set up here, which Lauren is actually in the process of setting up. It's between Rose and then Allie. That's also 2 fairly fresh cows. They're at about 60 to 100 days between the 4 of these cows since they've had a calf, which is considered fairly fresh. Should be about the height of their lactation.
Yeah, if this box.
All right, so one of our other projects today, Lauren and Andrew are actually starting to get the cows prepped for milking, but we need to go through and update our breeding board. So essentially update the board that tells us whether the cows are pregnant, if they are pregnant, when they need to be dried off, things like that. It has all the information. We need to get it updated today. Now it's more important than ever because we got rid of our bull. So we need to make sure we breed the cows, and we need to know when they need to be bred versus before the bull would just get them. Alright, so as you can see here, this actually takes just a portion of the milk and tells you exactly how many pounds of milk there is. It's kilograms and also pounds. So far she's given about 12 pounds of milk, and it's only been a minute or 2. Alright, so Foolish is one of the cows that actually needs to be bred. She is definitely open, so we're going to clean off the back side of her here. We're going to put one of those stickers on. I'll show what they do. So these stickers are like scratch lottery stickers. So they're all orange underneath. And as a cow or a bull jumps up on the back to try and mount this cow, it will scratches off all the silver, and it should turn bright orange when they're ready to breed. They're sticky, but not sticky enough, so I just put a little daub of glue on them, and it sticks right there across the top of their tail. And when a cow jumps up, because cows will ride them when they come in heat, and it erases all the stuff there, it'll be bright orange when it's time to breed her. All right, Rose here is all done milking, all emptied out. She had 50 pounds of milk. So. All right, so Foolish is all done. We kick her out when she's done milking because she's a nuisance in the barn. But she's at 50 pounds also. So this meter is red for pounds, black for kilograms. So kilograms is like 22 and a half, 50 pounds of milk. All right, I think we've got our winner for the day. Although we still got one more cow on Lacey, but Allie here has produced 65 pounds of milk. She almost overflowed the meter. These meters are only good for 65 pounds. So she managed to fill the entire meter, which is amazing. So that may be, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what Lacey does. We've got one more cow to test, but so far we've got 2 at 50 and Allie here at 65. That's an awful lot of milk. There we go. We're going to send it all into the tank. There it goes. just like that. All right, last cow on. Lacey did 52 pounds roughly. So Allie was the high cow of the day. So it is incredibly windy, which is nice. It's actually cooling things off. I'm just headed out to the pig barn, see if I can give Lauren a hand. She needs to medicate a pig. It actually has a pretty good size sore gash. I don't know what happened here. We just found it, and we're giving it antibiotics, and I'm gonna go out here, see if I can help her. We do have the pigs separated, so it's not getting picked on by the others. I don't know, it's looking a little more spry. You gotta get it. Or do I need to give a hand? Here, I'll try and give you a hand here. Alright, well, he gave me a shot. I guess you can see a little bit there. He's obviously feeling much better. He has an open wound down on his bottom leg there. So we're giving him antibiotics, keeping him separate, dry bedding. Hopefully it recovers and heals up. We're about to go hit it with some spray, antibacterial spray. So the pig's obviously feeling much better. He was hard to get, wasn't he? The first day wasn't too bad, but as time goes on, he gets harder and harder to catch. So. All right, well, now we're on to the least exciting job on the farm. What I need to do is I'm going to update our breeding board with all the cows, their due dates, whether they're open, which means they are not pregnant, and they need to be bred. So we put them on the board also, and we keep an eye on them. The stickers we put on, those are all our open cows. We've got our heifers on here when they're due to have a calf. Need to put it on the board so everybody can see it real clear. I also need to get a copy of this to Heather for our milk projections. She projects out how much milk we're gonna make in any given month over the next year and a half. When it gets past a year, it gets it's more of a guess than anything. But anyway, this is gonna give her a good idea of how many cows are gonna be milking in any one given month and how much milk, hopefully, we're gonna be making in any month. All right, well, there we go. The board is all updated. We have all of our cows when they're gonna be due to have a calf. I did include the heifers on here. Some of the heifers only have a month that they're due. They were bred by a bull, so we don't know exactly what their due date is. We're just going by what the vet says, and he thought that they should be due sometime in July, which by the looks of them and the looks of the little bit of an udder that they're starting to form, he's probably right on the money there. We've got all the rest of the cows here, and then the heifers that I have exact dates for. We have one the day after Christmas it's due, Bridget. These are all AI bred, so I know exactly when they're due. That's one of the benefits of artificially inseminating the cows or the heifers. You know exactly when you bred them. You're not relying on the fact that the bull bred them, and you may or may not have seen them get bred. So anyway, we have exact due dates for our heifers here. Got our dry cows, which they're not milking at the moment. They're very pregnant, and they're due to have calves here soon. Some of our cows are overdue. We've actually dried off 2 of them here that are, they're overdue. We obviously saw the bull breed them, probably missed a cycle, so they're gonna be at least 21 days off from that. And then we have a list of next cows to dry off. So coming up, we've got 2 more that we need to dry off. This will make Heather happy. I'm gonna send her a picture with all the due dates, and she can put them in the computer and figure out our milk production for the year. for the rest of the year. All right, well, we're on to the next job here, and that is to tag some calves. So we have 2 calves that don't have tags on yet. We're gonna name them and tag them. So on the front, we put their birth date and their name. On the back, we put the dam, which is the mother. Put the birth date again, 4/5/25. Okay, so there we go. Chuck's got a tag. We'll let that dry. All right, so we have a heifer to tag also. Its name is going to be Caprice. It was born May 16th of 25. This one is still on milk. Hasn't been weaned yet. All right, so there we go. It's got the dam, which is the mother, which is Foolish, birth date of the calf, and the calf's name. The front, unfortunately, did not come out so good. Got a little carried away and a little heavy-handed with the marker, so it's all right. You can kind of read it, sort of. Oh well. All right, well, we're gonna go out and get these 2 calves tagged real quick. Let's see if Lauren will give me a hand, or maybe Andrew's around, but got a pair of pliers here, the tags, we're good to go. Also gonna grab a halter here. If you're real quick about it, you can tag the calves and you don't need to actually tie them up, but it's easier, and you make sure you get the tag in the right spot if they can't move around too much. So
No, you're gonna get a hearing. You're enjoying the Rich Yellow Tag Club.
come on, stand still. Oh, I know, a little bit of a sting, isn't it? Oops, put it on the right way. Wouldn't that be something? Video doing it the wrong way. There you go, bud. Nothing to it. It's like, yeah, let me stick an earring in you and see that. What's that?
He's finally come up. This one like sat back there and just laid on that. Give a little pile.
All right, well, we're all back from lunch. As you can hear, Lauren's already at work cleaning out with the skid steer. So Lauren's over cleaning out. I'm gonna go grab the pressure washer. We're gonna have Andrew pressure wash the milking area. Get that all cleaned up. What do you think? Think they'll go without putting up fence? Just follow a bucket?
I don't think so.
All right, we're gonna unplug the fence. All right, so what we're up to now is we're gonna move the heifers. They've been out behind the barn for quite a while. There's a lot of area out there for them. I think they've eaten it down enough that I want to get them off onto some fresh ground here. So we're gonna walk this real quick. The heifers have been on this earlier in the year. Need to go check the fence real quick though, because we've seen deer in here a lot. So I want to make sure they haven't knocked the fence down. There is a ton of white clover in here. Not a lot of red clover. It's a bunch of this, whatever that is some sort of weed, but I think the heifers will eat it. All right, well, the fence all looks intact, so the deer have apparently been either going under it or over it. We're gonna go get the heifers now. Oh, I think Lauren's already working on it here. We're just gonna try and get them to follow a bucket.
Ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Are you? Might be a bit of a challenge. There's a ton of really nice grass in here that we need them to walk through before they get to where they have to go. So it's one of them fancy knots that I tied.
That's what it's looking like.
It's a farmer knot. It usually requires a knife to get it untied. Come on. Moolah back there is gonna go up the hill. Come on.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on.
Moolah back there.
Yeah, she is. We get the rest in, then we'll just go get her. She's got like one spot of grass that she just will not leave. Good girl.
It's better than that.
She's like, oh, why didn't you say so? She's like, I didn't realize I got my own bucket of grain. Well, it is the end of the day now. It has been an incredibly productive day. We got a lot of stuff done, and I thought I would show you the barn here. It's all pressure washed. Andrew did a great job, got everything cleaned up. Looks really nice. So he managed to get everything all nice and neat. We've got everything cleaned up, pressure washed down. It looks really good, so happy to see that clean. So I only have one job left to do tonight, and that is to go feed the calf. And, oh yeah, I'll actually cross some things off my list that I had here. Nope. Looks like Lauren beat me to it. So Lauren absolutely loves to make lists of things to do for the week. She's always adding stuff. She also loves to cross them off, which she's already done. Although I can cross one thing off. We put out some fly traps today, which I'll show you when I go up to feed the calf, but still got a couple things left here that we didn't get to today. We need to re-tag 2 of the heifers that lost their ear tags, and then we need to do some hair samples, which are genetic testing samples, but that'll be another day. Off to feed a baby. So it may have looked a little odd today that we had 3 people in milking cows when we only milk a dozen or so cows. And we normally don't have that many people in milking. Every day we typically divide and conquer, so everybody kind of goes their own direction, gets their own job done. This morning I was videoing. We had a few extra things to do with the record keeping and then with the testing, milk testing. So that, and Andrew is new to the milking, so we're actually still in the process of training him. So we've been running with 2 people to milk. What do you think? Huh? What do you think? Yeah. Well, that didn't take any time at all. We got one very happy baby over there with a full belly. Oh yeah, there's our fly traps. Didn't get a chance to video this earlier, but it has a little thing of stinky bait there. The flies go under, there's a cone in the middle, they come up and they get stuck inside of that screen box. They work really well. We've got several of them around the farm. All right, well, that is gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of what we're doing here on the farm, and we will see you next time.